Hello and welcome to this week's Glasstire Top 5. It is the week of February 13th, 2020. I'm Brandon Zech.
I'm Christina Rees.
And we are here in Houston at Jonathan Hobson Gallery with one pick on our list, but it kind of encapsulates two other picks on our list too, both in Houston and in Austin. But more on that in a little bit, and we're going to start with number 5.
Number 5 on our list takes place tomorrow night in San Antonio, Valentine's Day. It is the anniversary. What anniversary is it?
It's the 10th anniversary of Wally Films. Mark and Angela Wally, well-known, beloved duo of filmmakers who they've made some videos for us at Glasstire about San Antonio artists, among many other things.
Oh, yeah.
And they are known for their work within the community. Most recently, their kind of big landmark production was a film about the life of Chuck Ramirez called Tia Chuck.
Yeah, great documentary. And they're terrific. Their aesthetic is wonderful. They are beloved. And this is going to be a party at Sala Diaz on Valentine's Day. It celebrates them. It celebrates their filmmaking. Of course, Sala Diaz is a great gathering spot. So,
films, dancing, music.
Oh, sure. It's a party. So anyway, if you're in San Antonio, that is absolutely the place to be. Number 4 on our list this week is at the Dallas Museum of Art. It's called Speechless, Different by Design. It opened in November, but it runs through March 22nd. We just ran a review of this by our 2019 Glasstire Writing Prize winner, Matthew Debick. He did a really nice job. You have seen the show.
Yeah, so the exhibition at the Dallas Museum of Art, it's 6 teams, artists. Some are designers, some are art. People kind of go by different titles, but 6 installations. The exhibition is designed with people in mind that have learning differences or that interact in different ways than we might expect in an art museum. So everything is meant to be touched. I don't know how to emphasize this enough. You're supposed to touch the art, and it's designed to be flopped upon. It's designed to be fun and interactive, but also to just kind of have a nice, rewarding, tactile quality to it.
And it's getting a lot of raves. Everyone I know who's seen the show has absolutely loved it. And again, you've got until March 22nd to see. It's just a good way of kind of turning expectations on their head and giving you a whole different museum experience.
Who doesn't like to walk into an art museum and then grab the art?
Get to touch the art.
Number 3 is at the Blaffer Art Museum in Houston, and it is a show by Gareth Long, Kidnapper's Foil. This exhibition was co-organized. One of the co-organizers was Max Fields, who works here for Photo Fest in Houston. It opened in November. It's on view through middle March. So the premise of it is this is footage that was shot by Melton Barker between 1936 and 1976. And what this man did is he toured around Texas towns and he made films using just residents of the towns using this very, very simple
script.
Yeah.
Called Kidnapper's Foil. So he shot kids, he shot children in these various communities doing this script from the 30s all the way up into the 70s. And it's all this, a lot of the footage, he shot more than 300 of these. A lot of these were lost. Some of them are not, and Gareth Long has used them in a big installation. You walk through it and you can see the passage of time in terms of like style, cars, houses, the way the children are dressed. A lot of the kids have really strong accents.
Oh yeah, you get the Texas accent coming out when talking about the kidnapper.
Yeah.
It's a cacophony, but it's really kind of interesting, and
it's great footage, and it's really strange. I mean, it's an incredibly strange project that this man undertook. Number 2 on our list this week is at UT's Visual Arts Center, UT Austin. It is Lisa Lipinski. It's called Drunk Hawking. Now, she's from LA, but she's been based in Houston. She teaches at Rice now. She's been here for about 6 years. This is a survey of her work. It's about 20 years worth of work. She's really well known, very respected. The reason that the
provenance story.
Yeah, I mean, there is a provenance story about her being asked to put this work in a hospital building that was somewhat not occupied. It wasn't even really an official show. But anyway, the VAC caught on to this and realized that this work needed to be seen more properly up in Austin, so that's where it is. It is up through March 6th. All of that leads us to number 1.
Yeah, so number 1 is a collaborative show here at Jonathan Hobson Gallery between our number 3 and our number 2 picks, Gareth Long and Lisa Lipinski.
Right, so they came together, and the conceit of the show is that there's an old kind of urban myth that Charlie Chaplin, once upon a time, entered a Charlie Chaplin lookalike contest, and he lost.
That's just a wonderful, and like full stop. That's wonderful in itself.
That's enough. But anyway, they've come together. Their work is here, but they've also invited a lot of young people, a lot of students, a lot of art students, to kind of explore ideas about seriality and imitation and repetition and what's real, what's authentic versus what's maybe not. There's work outside, there's work inside. The work keeps changing out too. This is an ever-changing show. In fact, between now and the end of the show, which is in mid-March, there will be at least 20 other artists who come through this. I've seen the show now twice, and already there have been some changes. There are some really nice moments in the show.
I was really struck by how well just all of it fits together.
Yeah.
Like, kind of, you know, if you come into the show even not knowing that there are more than 2 artists, because Lipinski and Long are bringing in their former students, the work fits well together, and it kind of has, it takes a little while to sit with, which I think a lot of times the best shows really do. You have to spend time in the space and really digest and do a little digging on how everything works together. Jonathan Hobson Gallery recently extended the show, so it's on view through March 15th.